What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and Chicago Scene 88, which is a blog site in Chicago. Kind of got the internet in a frenzy right now. He got FBGDuck and the Oblock FOIA request, which is like the paperwork for FBGDuck murder case. You know, we've been speaking on this for a long time. I've been following this case for a while. Kind of slowed down a little bit, but now there's some new news that kind of came out. A lot of people looking for me to speak on this because I've been following this case. According to Chicago Scene 88, it's things that came out in that paperwork that we didn't really know. You know, according to the paperwork, it claims that King Von paid some affiliates of his, the guys in the Oblock, $50,000 to kill FBGDuck. Now, that's policey as hell, you know. I say speaking on this, but this is the news that's trending. This out. It's public records. This was in the FOIA request, okay? Hold up. Let me get they're claiming this. Now, they're claiming King Von put $50K on FBGDuck here. That's what they claiming, okay? I understand this sound policey, but this is what it is. They actually say King Von upped it to $100,000. So they saying that he put $100K for somebody to hurt Duck is what this paperwork is saying. This is what the police information that they got. They also, in the paperwork, it names all the people who they claim had something to do with Duck death. So it names all the suspects, okay? Another thing that in this paperwork that's crazy, because in the paperwork, all the people that's named in the paperwork is all the people that was arrested, okay? So it was accurate as hell according to the police. You know, they arrested all them people who was in that paperwork. That's the thing that's crazy. Another thing we notice is it's a witness, okay? It's a witness that's cooperating. And I don't think it's any of the guys that's locked up because all this information is given. It gave all this information. It says Von was the leader basically, but his name is covered up. You know, they got the blackness over his name, but we can tell that the name is Von. They're basically saying Von is the leader, and all this information is telling all this shit. So I know if this was one of the guys locked up, there's no way he would just be in a cell fighting for his life, and he's giving all this information away, and he's just gonna plead, you know, fight for his life, you know? I don't think that. I think when the police came, you know, they was arresting everybody. They wanted to talk to everybody. If you didn't get arrested, I'm pretty sure when Duck passed and they got this information, the feds came and spoke to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And somebody gave them this information, okay? According to the paperwork. Another thing is it name dropped C Murder, okay? It name dropped C Murder as a person who was a shooter, okay? And it also claims, other claims, basically that his brother was killed. He claims that his brother was killed by St. Lawrence GDs, okay? So now they giving motives, all right? So that's another thing I see when I noticed this. I say, damn, this is in depth. It also said that the person who was giving this information was once cool with them but had a falling out with them, okay? So it said they had a falling out. So this is somebody who was mad and started telling, okay? When I look at this, this was different from us just figuring the police had video cameras, surveillance footage, POD cameras. You know, they got that information and maybe people was telling them who had love for Duck that they believe these people was the suspects. You know, this one of the first times, you know, that we really got an inside look at it and can tell basically that somebody has told the police exactly what happened. Okay, now that's a bigger ticket that the feds got. We didn't know that they got that in their pocket. They was hiding that in their back pocket. Nobody never would have got the FOIA. Nobody ever would have got the FOIA papers. We wouldn't knew that, okay? If we would never got the FOIA, I hope I spelled it right. If we never would have got the FOIAs, we didn't know that. Not only do they claim they got surveillance footage from like guys running out of Oblock, they got the cameras in Parkway Garden. They claiming they got cameras going to the crime scene with Duck at, all kind of surveillance cameras and shit like that, traffic light cameras and shit. Now they got somebody on their side that's telling them exactly what happened, who's the exact suspects, you know what I'm saying? All the names of these guys. You know, telling them, they've given them a motive, you know. So this is kind of strong, you know. the feds, normally when they come in, they're able to put pressure on somebody, you know, put that pressure on somebody. It also said that the person who was the witness who spoke with them and gave them all this information was willing to come back. Was willing to come back and speak with them again. Okay? This is going to be very strong. Now, I don't know if this witness is going to get on the stand and testify. Okay? I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But if this witness get on this stand and testify, that's pretty much very, very strong. Now, just because somebody is saying this, don't mean that we're going to instantly, you know, arrest those. Call them guilty on the internet. A lot of people want me to call these guys guilty and stuff like that. That's not my job. My job is to bring you the news that's covered up. I ain't the police. I ain't a judge. I don't do that. I never done that in any of the videos, but I give you the facts. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to convict anybody. But I'm not here to say free nobody either. You feel me? At the same token, but this is what's going on right now. This is actually trending. FBGDuck FOIA papers is out. It's a witness claiming that, you know, crazy things. They claiming that it was money on Duck here. You know, this paperwork actually said Muwap. You know, it said Muwap committed, you know, crime. Said Muwap had several bodies, you know, for the gang. That's what that paperwork said. The paperwork name dropped him, name dropped C murder. It gave a motive. It said it was money on his head. So we pretty much looking at what the feds are going to lay out in this courtroom. I think the feds is going to lay out a real big story about how, you know, people wanted FBGDuck dead, you know. It might have been money on his head. It was people who didn't like him, you know. This was premeditated. It's people was looking for him. He was being hunted, all kind of shit. And, you know, this paperwork is implicating Vaughn, saying King Vaughn had something to do basically with some of this. So, you know, we're going to be watching this case. Mama Duck was saying that this case is going to shock everybody. This shit going to get big. It's bigger than what we think it is. And it's starting to look like that, you know. Because somebody is cooperating. I don't think it's any of the guys that's locked up, though. I'm not sure, though, but in my opinion, this information is given from somebody who out on the street, in my opinion. They out on the street, and maybe they had some pressure put on them by the feds, by the police. Somebody was talking to them real strong, and they gave this information up, in my opinion. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got a feeling more of this going to start leaking. Chicago Scene say he gonna be reading through the paperwork, posting more things as it comes. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep you updated on this. Keep your donations to yourself. I understand it's hot out here, weather changing. We just got through Christmas. We just got through the New Year's. You gotta go re-gear the shorty up with the little t-shirts and the jackets. I'm okay. You wanna support me? You grab your phone like this. With your phone, you hit that like button. Bang. When you hit that like button, guess what it do? It make my videos grow and a lot of people be able to see them. I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Teller Street Boy.